Anglogold Ashanti was formed from the merger of the Anglo-American Gold Division and the Ashanti Gold of Ghana in 2004. It is one of the largest and most profitable global gold producers. It has 20 gold operations in 10 countries on 4 continents. Anglogold has a market cap of 104 billion rand, a price to earnings ratio of 12 and a dividend yield of 1.7%. And they also have Mark Kutafani.
Well, I don't have a crush on him, perhaps you do, but certainly he's an internationally renowned
Well, don't
miner.
hold back on any of your commentary here. Yeah.
No, he is an internationally renowned miner. He's really good at taking on difficult propositions, and he's got amongst the most difficult now. His metal has really been tested with the strikes, but they seem to have got over it relatively safely.
Paul, your thoughts on Anglogold Ashanti? I hope you don't have a crush on Mark Kutafani.
No, he's a top guy. What can I say? Look, it's got 104 billion market cap. We were talking yesterday about Anglo Platinum being the same. It's come down a lot. And Shoprite Checkers, a relatively new retailer, is valued around the same Rand's values. Isn't that interesting? That one of the world's premier gold companies has the same market cap of Shoprite Checkers. But look, they were a very interesting corporate trajectory, because you'll remember that under Bobby Godsill, they decided to go in for the big gold hedge in order to capitalize their forward operations. And at that point, in 2004, 2005, 2006, the gold price, as we know, went from $600 an ounce to the current level, you know, $1,700, $1,600, $1,800. So he was widely regarded as having been a fool for doing that, and was basically run out of town. And at the point when Kutafani came in, they said, that's it, no more gold hedging. The market wants the upside exposure to the gold price. They've done a lot of asset cleaning up. So the deep level mines they've got are all the best ones, with the best reef, you know, with the best underground conditions, no reef breakup, you know, the safest, most obvious assets to keep, because all the rest they shunted down the line to Harmony and to all the other players that were looking to pick up the crumbs on the table. From this point on, what happens though is, for me, less clear. We know that their costs are a problem. We know that labor is an issue. We know that electricity is very expensive, and we need a lot of that to get the cold water down to the stope face. I'm just not that convinced. I'm also not convinced, as I stand here in my boots, that that gold price deserves to be at $1,600 an ounce. I've been waiting for a long time for it to go back down again.
And Ian, you don't agree. You think that the gold price is going to go up?
It's very difficult to say. Is gold a risk hedge, or is it a simple risk investment? Are we hedging against increased risk? Are we taking risk? Now, I think Paul is in the latter camp where you say buying gold is taking risk. I'm in the camp where I think it still remains a gold hedge, that in times of extreme volatility, which we've had over the last couple of years, and which we could look forward to in the next couple of years, it would see its place there and maintain that 1,500 to 2,000 band.
Paul, hot or not on Anglogold Ashanti?
Look, it's the hottest of the lot, but for me, not hot. I am anxious about the cost scenario, and I'm also anxious about the absolute level of the gold price.
Ian, hot or not on
Really, we
Anglogold
don't
Ashanti?
agree. I don't think it's the hottest. No, not hot for me.
Well, at least you agree on that.